Welcome back to our series on how to use the Google Chromebook and also how to use all the different apps that go with it. On this episode, we're going to explore Google Drive, also how to create a new document in Google Drive, how to create a new folder in Google Drive, how to colorize that folder in Google Drive, and also how to put the document into the folder. So, without further ado, let's get going. I want you to first come with me over all the way here to the left-hand side of the screen. There you'll see the C for Panthers, of course, and then underneath you'll see the word Drive. Right below there, we see the word Create. This is where we want to start any sort of new document. Now, a document is going to look similar to a Microsoft Word. It's going to be word processing. You can do a lot of different things in Word, like make a table. You can also make a flyer, so on and so forth. So let's get started. So once I hit the big red triangle, it says Create, I'm going to scroll down to where it says Document. You'll notice that the icon or the picture is blue. And that's always going to be what you're going to see when you're making a document. So just click on it once, and you'll see that the document has opened. Just to point out, it's also opened in a new page, or some people know it as a new tab. So therefore, I can always go back to the old tab, click it, and return to my drive. However, let's go all the way over to the one that says Untitled Document and just click on that real fast. So you'll see a nice white blank sheet of paper. If you notice over here, it says Untitled Document. I always like renaming the document right when I start it, but it's really up to your own preference. So just because of what we're doing right now, let's just call this practice. So I just am going to click on it very simply, and you'll see a new screen that pops up, little white bubble. In there it says Untitled Document. Now I don't even have to hit the delete key. The reason why I know is because it's already highlighted in blue. Therefore I can just type right over top of it. So I'm just going to simply type practice. If I make any mistakes, I can just go back over it, all right, and make any corrections. Once I have come up with my name, I want to hit OK. If I have, for some reason, want to rename that, all very simply I needed to do is just click on it again, and then you can edit it. I'm just going to hit Cancel because I like the name Practice. Now, to keep ourselves nice and organized, I want to show you two of the items that are right next to it. The one you'll see, it says star. Now, people use the star in a lot of different ways. I use it because if there's something important, or as a teacher, I use it to indicate maybe when I've already read a document or when I want to read a document. So you can see that right there. And that's just simply click on it either way. Once you click on it, let's just go back to our drive real fast. Once you click on it, you'll notice that it will become yellow and appear in your Google Drive. All right, let's go back to our document. Now, I notice after I have renamed the document, I have a little folder there. So that's another organizational tool that I can use to keep all of my documents that are similar according to a topic. I want to keep them all together. So it says there, move to folder. So let's just click on that real fast and see what comes up. Now, I notice right now that I have it in my drive, and that's the only folder that I have. That's good, but as I collect more and more documents, I really want to put them away in a nice safe place. So simply, I can just go right down here to where it says Create New Folder. click on it very simply, and type in the name of a folder. Let's say we want to make this language arts. So I'm just going to type in language arts and hit create. Now, since I want to move that document into that folder, I'm just going to hit move. Let's go back to our drive. In your drive, you will see now you have a folder. If you want to do this in a different way, you can also go back over to where it says create. Let's click on that again. Go down to folder. And you can make a series of folders in your drive and then put your documents in them. So let's just say we want to make this one say science. And I'm just going to hit create. And let's do that one more time. And on this one, I'm going to say back to school night. And hit create. Now, if it's something that's important, again, I can also star it. I can also select it over here and maybe even move it into the trash. So if I no longer want it, I can hit remove. And some of these other features we're going to come back to in a different time. One that we are going to talk about is the more. Now, everybody loves color. Color is a very good organizational tool. So, if you notice, you can go all the way down and you can go to where it says color. Now, Google Drive gives you a series of different colors in which you can choose. Let's see, I am kind of digging on the purple right now. So I'm going to make that purple. Now you can see, simply it's purple. I'm going to go right here to my language arts one. Go to the more. And I always remember when I was in middle school, language arts was always red. So I'm going to pick red. And I'm going to go to science. And when I was in school, science was green. So there we go. That's all you need to do to create a folder, either creating it through your drive, or maybe you already started a document and then you want to create a folder. I want to go right back to drive one more time. And I'm going to show you how to move things into the folder. So here I have something that says Genesis codes to know. And I want to put that into my back to school night folder. All I do is just click, hold, and drag it up and plop it right in there. Now if I want to undo it, right up here it says undo. I can simply do that as well. Another way of doing that is to click on the little box right next to where it says the name. Go back up to your more screen and scroll down to where it says move to. When you click on move to, you'll see all of your different folders listed. You pick the one that you would like to choose and then just simply hit move. Now, how about if I want to, I have a document. Let's go right here and let's just, you know what? Let's just create a document really fast. And I'm just going to say practice 2. I'm going to close out of this, just closing my tabs, clicking on the little X's right above. You'll notice that it has now appeared in my Google Drive. So, how do I, after I've made the document, how about if I want to open it back up again? Okay. And now I have decided that I want to move it. So here's another option for you. Again, go up to your little folders. Click on your folders. They will come up. Pick the folder that you want to put it in. You'll see down here where it says My Drive. And you just hit move. And voila, it will be there. Let's just check to make sure. There we go. There are all of our different folders and what ones we made. So again, on this episode, we've talked about how to create a new document, how to rename our document, how to create a new folder. Well, let me stop right there. This is another point. You can just hit where it says organize. If you don't want it in that folder again, say organize and you can plop it in another folder if you like. But we also learned how to create a new folder, how to move something into the folder. We talked about clicking on the little tabs to get rid of open windows or open tabs. We talked about how to create a folder right in our drive. We talked about how to rename that folder. How to use the stars, that the stars are to indicate maybe it's important or you want to get back to it quickly. And also how to move it. You can also color your folder right here. So I hope you learned a little more about the Google Drive interface. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them right below. Thank you for watching.